welcome you all once again to this webinar series on civil engineering excellence. फ्रेंड्स, आज के वीडियो में हम लोग बात करेंगे कंपैरेटिव स्टेटमेंट के बारे में या CST के बारे में। अभी कंपैरेटिव स्टेटमेंट क्या होता है? See, once we received the bids from the intending tenderers and we open the tenders, we have to prepare a comparative statement with respect to the estimated cost or your technical sanction amount or technical sanction amount for each and every item. So it is a chart is prepared and what is the percentage plus or minus with respect to each item and the amount thereof. It is tabulated in a tabular form in an Excel sheet. It is prepared and then final position, who is lowest, L1, L2, L3, L4 and so many things, so many contractors may be there. So that position we have to work out. Another thing what we have to see in this is this. See, sometimes what happens, say suppose one specific rate of say 100 rupees for one particular item is there in the estimate, but agency might have quoted 500 rupees for that item. So these items become abnormally high rated item. See, there are two categories. One is abnormally high rated, one is abnormally low rated. Now what are these items? Abnormally high rated means where the rate difference of the estimated rate and the quoted rate is more than 25% higher, that is called abnormally high rated item. And if the rate is absolutely low by more than 25%, that item will be called the ALR item. Now what is the implication of this item? See, if it's too high a item and if the agency is executing the he may get more money and you cannot deviate with the quantity. Similarly, if it is very low side, absolutely low, then he may not be able to execute those items. So you have to specifically highlight those items in the CST for each and every contractor. Then your statement, it goes to the accounts department. They also again go through it thoroughly, cross verification, and then final position of L1, L2, L3 is L3, L4, whatever is worked out. Sometimes what the intending tenderers do, one may offer a overall rebate of say 2%, 5%, 3% at the end of the his quotation. So it depends on individual department whether this rebate is to be accepted or not to be accepted. This has to be clarified during the pre-bid meeting, or in the tender document itself one can mention no rebate will be accepted on account of this. Some department they accept. So it depends on your system. So that has also taken into, that has to be taken into account. And then finally, then the proposal is prepared and it goes to the competent authority. Competent authority will see and then it will go the further processing. So this is all about the how to prepare comparative statement and how to scrutinize the same. आज की वीडियो में दोस्तों इतना ही. नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम लोग बात करेंगे एक और इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक के ऊपर, हाउ टू कैलकुलेट द टाइम पीरियड फॉर ए प्रोजेक्ट. सो मिलते हैं दोस्तों नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग. थैंक यू.